Hey guys, what is going on? It's Dunbar Snack Bar here with MLB 2K12 in my player mode. I'm not going to lie, you guys, I'm going to get this out right now. This is going to be a very sad video, and I'm not going to have the same energy that I normally do. If you want to skip this video, I totally understand. But I just wanted to let you guys know why I'm not going to have the same energy. And I know there are many of you out there who really do care about what's going on with my life and the life of my family, and I just wanted to share with you kind of what's been going on. Today, our dog Zoey passed away. Now, this was a big surprise for us because she was only 6.5 months old, and we've only had her for 4 months as well. In that short time that we have had Zoey, the effect that she's going to have on me and my family is going to last forever. Zoey was the first dog that I've had, and I learned a lot of lessons since we had Zoey, because I had heard things, and I respected it, but I never understood it. Like, that a dog is loyal, or how a dog can be a man's best friend, or, you know, just all these things you hear about dogs. Zoey was all of that and more. I mean, she really did love us unconditionally. I mean, the way that she would wag her tail when my wife and I came home from work every single day will always be stuck in my head. The way she'd always roll over and let us rub her belly. Just the way that, you know, she would play ball with us. You better believe I'm going to miss her, and I absolutely love her to death. At first, when we got Zoey, I wasn't too happy about it. My wife and I had talked about getting a dog, and I said, you know what, let's wait on it here until we kind of get settled in. We had just moved, and, you know, let's get our finances down and everything. But my wife, love her to death, she went ahead and bought Zoey anyway, and she said it was going to be her dog. Well, after playing with her for about a few minutes here and just looking at her, any frustrations that I had about my wife getting Zoey just went away. And I saw her as my dog, too. What had happened with Zoey is she gotten a virus lately. I don't know, I should say I can't remember what it's called right now. To be frank, I don't care what it's called. But she started to get progressively worse. Over a few days, she really started to, you know, kind of just lounge around the house. She wasn't wagging her tail. She wasn't eating or drinking. We were kind of worried. We're like, well, you know, maybe her tummy's just hurting or something like that. And, you know, we didn't think too much of it. And then the day after, we kind of noticed that, and this was Monday, she started throwing up a lot. And I hate that this is going to be one of my last memories of Zoey, but I was sitting there holding her while she was throwing up just so that way she wasn't alone while she was suffering. I just wanted her to know that we loved her too. So we made the decision to go ahead and take her to the vet because we wanted to make sure that, you know, she got taken care of and was able to come home healthy. So when we got to the vet said, you know what? Zoey's got a 50-50 shot of living if you go ahead and take her home right now, or you can pay this substantial amount of money and we can go ahead and treat her, and her chances of living shoot up to 90%. And I don't know if this was just the dad instincts in me, but I'm like, you know what? I don't care how much it costs. We're going to give Zoey a fighting shot. Since right now my family consists of me and my wife, Zoey was the closest thing that we have to a child. And, you know, I really see her as part of this family as well. So I'm like, I don't care how much it costs. Let's go ahead and get her healthy again. So I took some money out of my savings, paid it to the vet. The vet said, you know, you're doing the right thing. And things started looking really good. On day 2, the doctor said, hey, you know what? You guys hit this really early. Zoey's up, moving around a little bit. She's starting to drink some water, and she's starting to wag her tail. So these are some very, very good signs. Well, apparently the next day, which was today, the doctor called us, told us that Zoey had taken a turn for the worse. They went ahead and tried to give her a bath. That made things even worse, and that she for sure was going to pass away today. And we took that very, very hard. And then after that call, 5 minutes later, we got another call saying Zoey's heart is slowing down. She's going to die in a few minutes. And you know what, you guys? I don't care if you make fun of me for this. In fact, if you do, you guys know I normally don't say this, but if you do make fun of me for this, screw you. But, you know, my wife and I, we were crying because this was not what we were expecting. And we were going to miss Zoey very, very much. So the vet said that we could go ahead and have her cremated and that her ashes were going to be spread with other pets, whatever. I don't care, because that's not what we were going to do with Zoey. So we went ahead and we picked her up, and we dug a hole in the backyard by the tree, or underneath the tree that she loved to play at. And that's where we said our last goodbyes to her. And I got to pet her one last time, and told her I love her. And that was it. Now I know where she's at. As I'm working on the lawn or something like that, I can walk by, tell her hi, tell her I love her, stuff like that. Sorry guys, I'm getting a frog in my throat here, but it's not easy for me to go over this and kind of relive some of this. But I don't know about you guys. I hope I'm not getting into a touchy subject, but I am a believer that there is an afterlife, or whatever you call your higher power. Let's just play it simple and call that higher power God. With a God who would create people and have a amazing understanding of how we work and how our lives are, I firmly believe that there is not a God out there who would not allow us to have the same relationships that we have right now, because the relationships that we do have in this life are central to our overall happiness. Like, I firmly believe I'm going to be with my family forever. My wife is still going to be my wife. My children will be my children. My mom and dad will still be my mom and dad. My friends will still be my friends. And now, I firmly believe that Zoey is going to be with us as well. I'll be able to play ball with her again and rub her belly like I always did, and see her wag her tail again. That's going to be something that, I really look forward to. I miss her to death. I would do almost anything to bring her back. But if I have to wait a little bit, I'm all right with that. But like I said, I just wanted to let you guys know exactly why I'm not going to have the same energy in the next few videos, and kind of what's been going on. I just wanted to say thank you for those who have expressed your sympathy and have wished me and my wife well through this. I'm sorry if this was hard for some of you guys to hear. It was hard for me to say, but I appreciate it, and hope things kind of turn around for us here really quick. It's not going to be easy, but we'll get through it. Again, thank you guys for watching this, and as always, I hope you guys have a good one.